This person had to grow up a lot when they were dealing with you. Like you forced them to have to meet a standard that they weren't really ready to meet. Hi Leo, I'm here to do your August love reading. In your energy, you have the Sun and Strength, so you have 2 of your major arcanas showing up in your spread this month. And it's your birthday season, so happy birthday, Leo. You have the 2 of Cups and Hermit in your energy. You are not feeling very expressive emotionally this month. There is a soulmate connection that's very much on your mind, but you're holding back, you're withdrawing. You're being very quiet, more quiet than usual. And this is because there's a decision that you're trying to make with the 2 of Swords. You're trying to gauge what's going to make you happiest. This is not just in love. I feel like this is also pointing to your career. But it's like there's 2 equal options that you're acknowledging that they could equally bring you just as much happiness and just as many blessings. The hard part is actually making that choice. So you need to wait. You need to wait and see. As more information comes to light this month, the direction that you need to go down is going to become more and more clear to you as time goes on. But if you're still in that period of not knowing which way to go, not knowing who to choose, again, even in terms of your finances, it's saying to sit tight. Allow the information to present itself to you, which is also the Hermit's energy of research, laying low, not taking action just yet. And in the meantime, focusing on your happiness, focusing on just what puts you in a better mood in general this month. That should be your main priority. They have the Star reversed and the 8 of Pentacles. So they feel like they cannot make things happen with you. They feel like they've lost hope. They're giving up. They're experiencing low self-esteem issues, I feel, as well. They also have the Devil and the 10 of Wands. This person's experiencing a lot of negativity. I feel like they're also dealing with toxic people around them, but not only that, I'm actually getting addictions around them. This person is struggling a lot. 10 of Wands, they feel the weight of the world is on their shoulders. This person's experiencing hopelessness, depression. It's like they're trying to keep their head above water, but they keep slipping under. And everyone else is putting their problems on top of them as well. So within their family, I'm sensing a lot of pressure is being placed on them, but they're not in the healthiest state of mind to even carry that pressure or carry that extra weight from other people. You do feel like you're kind of stuck right now in your life, but you're pushing through it. You're pushing through that wall. A lot of it is self-imposed, this prison that you've put yourself in. A lot of it has to do with your perception, the way that you're thinking about things. There's something major going on in your life towards the beginning half of August that you're crushing. And what I mean by that is there was some kind of dark cloud that's been following you. You're trying to snuff this out. You want this gone. This is taking a lot of energy and effort out of you to try to conquer this devil energy in your life. It is going to cease. It is going to let up. And you're going to start getting a hold on this in a very meaningful way. It's not going to have as deep of an effect on you as it has in the past. And that is a feat, Leo. That is a feat. Around the middle of August, you have the Page of Cups and the 10 of Cups and the Page of Wands. This is about happiness at home, happiness within your family, tending to those relationships. And even though emotionally you don't want to be very lovey-dovey right now, you're not in the state of mind to be vulnerable that much, you're still putting a hand out to others that emotionally need you at this time. In terms of love, you have a strong air sign coming up for you towards the end half of August. This person is coming towards you slowly or with small efforts at first. It is Page, so that's Page of Wands, Page of Cups. This is going to be like just starting out talking to this person, or they show you little signs of interest, little signs of flirtation, that kind of thing. They're going to be able to communicate very well. If they're not an air sign, they're going to have a lot of air in their chart. This is someone that strategically wants to go slow with you because they feel like that's going to win you over faster. So they're pumping the brakes on purpose. The Hanged Man is what they end with here. There is going to be like a topic that you two do not agree on. So I feel like intellectually this person's going to be coming to you with interesting opinions or interesting viewpoints about the world that you may not agree with. I do feel like there's an energy of someone that doesn't want to bicker with you anymore or even wants to apologize in some respects here. This is going to show up as someone who you haven't spoken to in a while. I'm also seeing here in terms of X energy, you have someone that was weighing the pros and cons with someone else, Two of Stones. They took a chance on someone else, or they took a chance on leaving you for another situation that they thought would pay off a lot more. This could be leaving to go find another job, get a better life, or it could be for another person. But they have the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Pentacles, King of Wands. This person could be a fire sign, but whatever they left you for, whoever they left you for, whatever circumstance or situation they left you for, they thought it was going to be like winning the lottery. And it decimated them. It left them with nothing. They're seriously in a state of confusion, Seven of Cups. They're still pretending like they won, or they're still pretending like they're hot shit with the Six of Wands. But they also have the Ten of Swords riding on top of them. They're devastated, and they would never let you know this. They're devastated. I almost feel like this person was scammed. They were sold a lie. They were sold a miracle, and they drove off the lot with a lemon, is really what happened. They do still want a relationship with you, Ten of Cups, but when it's coupled with the Ten of Swords, that to me is saying there's already been too much damage to immediately go to the Ten of Cups again, even though that's what they want. And now they're acting like the Knight of Wands. So they dropped down a peg in their life. They were showing up as the King of Wands, now they're showing up as the Knight of Wands. It's like not only did they lose a ton of money, not only did they lose out on the entire situation, and they were left with the short end of the stick, but they're no longer even being seen as a king. They're now being seen as a knight, which tells me they're trying to get back to where they were, but they're doing it in an underhanded way. So they're acting even more immature now. They're not doing it in a mature manner to try to even get back to where they were when they were dealing with you. You feel very rejected by someone. This had a lot to do with addictions and unhealthy patterns, whether it's on your side or theirs. This person wants you to know that they're sorry for making you feel rejected. When you were dealing with this person, they were going through a dark night of the soul, which means that they were allowing their toxic traits to really dictate the relationship. You are going to meet someone new, Leo, and this is very karmic, so this means you cannot circumvent this, you cannot miss this. This is going to happen. For your soul's growth, this has to happen. This new person coming into your life. Let's take a look at what's underneath your Two of Pentacles. This is that person that bet on the wrong horse, basically. That person moved away from you, or there's a lot of distance between you two. With the Six of Swords, emotionally, physically. Spirit is saying that's come to an end, and it's time to move on with the world, so you're about to enter into a totally new and different phase of your life. So that chapter is over and done with, which is why they keep pointing to this new person. It's saying don't even look back there. That door's closed. Time to go into a whole new world. But you're still struggling with memories from the past or an inability to fully move on. And a lot of this has to do with the arguments that you had. Like those arguments, those conflicts are still in your subconscious kind of ruminating. And that makes sense because you have unfinished conversations here. It's like there's something that was left unsaid that is just sitting in your psyche that's making it even harder to move on. Whenever this energy comes through, it's important to get that last conversation out of you somehow. The last thing that you really wanted to say to someone, all you have to do is write it down Write it down in the most perfect way, the most succinct way that you can possibly imagine, and get it all out. Write a huge paragraph if you have to, and edit that thing over and over again until it's just perfect, and then read it over and over again, but don't send it. You can send it, but I wouldn't recommend that you send it, because if you read it over and over again, you'll find that it's actually very cathartic to just do that. And by not sending it, you still retain some of that power of not giving in or not, sounding petty or anything like that they could potentially hold over your head if you were to send it. So that gets it out of your system. It also helps you feel good about it because you save it. It's there whenever you need to look at it or read it over. And if in a few weeks or a few months you do want to send it, then it's there for you to send it whenever you want. But at least knowing that it's there, and at least knowing that you can get that off your chest, that really does work wonders. But you even have the star reversed here, which you had here. So this person really does feel totally helpless, totally hopeless in connecting with you again. It's like they've given up all hope. But you keep getting the 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, which tells me this was just a totally incompatible relationship to begin with. There's a lot of fighting in terms of how to run the household or how to save finances. This person would have spent all your money, or they have a very difficult time saving money, and you felt totally depressed when you were dealing with them. But it's saying you're going to get your happiness back here because the sun's in the upright. And you are going to start feeling better when you make the decision to move forward towards your goal. Because right now you're on the fence about it here. 2 of Swords. But towards the end half of August, you are going to be taking more steps to put this into action. I feel like this does have a financial career aspect to it mostly. And you have support around you. People are trying to get you to do this. 3 of Cups. And it is going to be something that you can celebrate when you fully start it. Whoever left you for something that would have been like a sure thing in their mind, yeah, they got stuck in a situation that was a lot more of a hairy situation than they had with you. So it's like they jumped from the frying pan into boiling water. And they did it because whatever that fantasy was, that's exactly what it was. It was a fantasy. It wasn't real. They were being sold a total lie. It's like putting lipstick on a pig. Yeah, 9 of Swords underneath that. It caused them nothing but anxiety when they did that. 10 of Swords, yep. See that? They totally lost. Totally lost. 3 of Stones reversed under that. They thought they were going to find cooperation with that other person or with that other project or career, whatever it was they left you for. They had no cooperation whatsoever. It fell through flat. And if you're wondering why they have you on hold, that's why. But you're coming out of this heartbreak. It's like you're dropping that. You're finally healing from this. And you're getting your emotion back. I feel like you closed off emotionally for quite a while. And now you're finally opening up again. Or you're going to start feeling that as time goes on here. Because you are still in the hermit mode. But you're going to be feeling a lot more emotional, a lot more alive towards the end of August. Don't let people talk you out of any brilliant ideas that you're harboring. Don't let people get in the way of what you know is best for you and certain goals that you have. I feel like you're on a road to success, and part of that success is going to be not paying attention to people who don't want to see you succeed beyond them, because they don't want to see you break out of this idea that they have of you, or this preset idea of what you can accomplish and what you can't accomplish, which is really just their own box. That's not your box, Leo. Okay, we're going to take a look at your extended. We're going to see who this person is coming in, how they feel about you, and your other oracle cards. I love you so much, Leo. I'll talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.